You probably don't understand why you're not where you want to be in life, wondering why things keep going wrong and things seem to can't go right. The real problem? You focus on the what when the answer actually lies in the why. There's a technique you can use that allow you to get exactly where you want to be in life. Most people feel like they don't have the ability to run their life. In reality, they're running on autopilot. I guarantee you right now, I could guess exactly what your routine looked like if you told me one day. Because once you've told me one day, I know every day. And that's the problem right there. Because if every day looked the same and nothing changes, how do you expect you to change? Changing the ritual changes the program running in your mind. I'm going to show you something that changed my life, and it's called the 5 whys. It's simple. You ask why 5 times to dig past your excuses and to get to the real reasons behind your behaviors. Most people can't even spend a minute alone because the moment they're alone, they're reaching for something. For example, you think you're alone, and then all of a sudden, you're in your room by yourself. Next thing you know, you're picking up your phone. So you're not even allowing yourself to have any time to think or anything. It's like you're trying to fill up space, or you turn on your TV. But we're going to use this technique to actually change your habits right now. So let's start with an excuse everybody makes. I'm tired. I just got home. I don't feel like it. So I just want to relax and pick up my phone. I don't have time for my goals. Ask yourself this: why do I pick up my phone? Because I'm bored and I want to turn my brain off. Well, why do you want to turn your brain off? Because the moment I'm not distracted, the silence is uncomfortable. Why is the silence uncomfortable? Because that's when everything I've been avoiding shows up. My bills, my goals, the fact that I'm not where I want to be makes me anxious. And that right there is your real reason why. The one you never say is because you're afraid. Afraid that if you really try, you might fail. The phone, the TV, the autopilot, they're not the problem. The problem is the fear of the unknown. But now that you know the real why, you can finally start to master it. Because once you see the fear, you can face it. So instead of running to your phone, sit with yourself in silence for 30 seconds. Ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do that can get me closer to my goals? What will allow me to achieve everything I've wanted to achieve? Because, see, the thing is, you now understand that a lot of times when you speak or when you think, I should say, that's a program that's been programmed within you. And that program tries to keep you locked into a reality where you're not in a state of happiness, a state of peace. You're in a state of worry. So it's very important for you to learn to sit with yourself, because sitting with yourself is the most important thing you can do for yourself. I know a lot of times we have families, we have friends, we have partners, and sometimes you need to learn, even when you have those things, you need to learn how to spend a second. Shoot, go sit in the closet with yourself for a second. Just go sit there and do the 5 whys. When you know that you want to, because here's the thing, I know this for sure. There's a light in your soul. There's a light within you that shines, and it motivates you. And you have all these creative ideas that bubble up, but then you have these logical programs that are running in your mind that tells you you can't do this. But in reality, you have the ability to do it. Start these 5 whys, trust me. The moment you feel that anxiousness, your heart racing, your stomach dropping feeling, try to remind yourself to go to the 5 whys. Why do I feel this right now? Why can't I take the time to allow myself to reach the goals, to fulfill the real soul purpose within me, the thing that I imagine that makes me happy when I wake up? When I'm daydreaming, I'm dreaming of singing or creating this program or creating this business that can change my life, my family's life, or just friends' life. Taking that trip you always wanted to take, writing that song you always wanted to write, writing a screenplay, writing a book. Regardless on what it is, allow yourself to take action on the 5 whys now and watch yourself become the master manifester you deserve to be.